We are live. I'm here with my friend Ilene. I'm so excited. So, hello, all of our favorite entrepreneurs. We're so excited to be together, right, Ilene? We're so excited.
Oh my gosh, Erika, this is like a dream come true. I have always wanted to do more with you. And when we started talking and thought, wow, a podcast, it was like, oh my gosh, this is it. So, everybody, I am so excited to reconnect, meet new people, and we look forward to meeting some of your friends too.
I am thrilled, and I cannot believe it that my dog is going bananas as soon as we hit the live button. Axel's like, I hear my friend Ilene. I'm trying to get to her. So I
Hey,
apologize.
it's okay. And you know what? I have my dogs that probably chime in, and I have a wonderful housekeeper here. You never know what can happen on a normal day when you're in business.
This is so true. This is
So,
so
Erika,
true.
can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be fun for you to just sort of share how we first connected.
Oh my gosh. Well, now I have to rack my brain because it was almost 20 years ago. Oh my, yes. So let's see. Almost 20 years ago, I was online. I would go into the computer room in my house, and I had just started in a direct sales business because I had been fired from my job. That's a long story. Anyway, so I started direct sales business, and I had been in sales and been an entrepreneur, but I was really struggling because I was told to do all these things that as a professional salesperson, I'm like, this is just not making sense. So somehow I found you, and you had a conference call. I feel like I'm dating myself, right? I caught on a phone, not even
Can you
this
believe it?
on a landline. We had a conference call, and there was a bunch of people on there, and it was on Sunday nights. And I have MS, and I've had at that point I had 2 brain injuries, so I processed things a little bit differently. And I had sent you an email, and I was like, it's hard for me. And now looking back, it was probably hard for me in the conference call because I need the visual, right? So it's hard to listen and write. So I said to you, I'm like, I really am interested in what you're teaching, but I'm struggling a little bit. And you said, well, when everyone hangs up on Sunday, I want you to stay on with me. And I would have private coaching with you. And then I shared with you that I have MS, and you told me that your dad also had MS. And you said, why don't you call him? And then when you found out, my husband's in the military, and you found out we were moving to the Washington, D.C. area, she's like, remember where my dad is in the area. So we've got the family connection, and we just became great friends. And then I had you come to Rhode Island and meet the direct sellers I was with. And I just fell in love with you because you're so awesome, and you spoke my language. You spoke like things should be from here and not about this, like the money's going to come. And I was just so, it was like a breath of fresh air. And then we've been together.
Well, and you know what I realize is, Erika, even though there could be months when we didn't connect through the 20 years,
Yeah.
there was always something that brought us back together.
Yeah.
And, I love the quote that coincidences are God's way of remaining anonymous. And I just feel like we just appeared when we needed each other. I mean, I have to tell you, I've coached a lot of people, and it's very rare that I can say, wow, you are the kind of person that I've worked with and coached that I would trust any of the people I coach with, because you have that same spirit. You have that same feeling of working from the heart. You want to help people feel good. I love watching you with your children, with me and raising 5 children and working alongside them full time for years, and then starting a direct sales business. And, I was a top recruiter in the company for 13 years. And I always say I was blessed. I had 5 kids. I was active in a lot of places. And I shared with everyone that I felt so blessed to be able to have a career, a business where I could work from home. And I think you and I share that same feeling. And when we talked about doing the podcast, I thought, wow, how can we do this to help people? And I know we talked about, we wanted laughter, we wanted to have tips, and we wanted to share stories. And so we talked about, so what would we want to share? What are some of the things we'd want to talk about? So Erika, I know you talked about 3 that you really wanted to start with that we'll be doing on our podcast, as well as the 3 I want to start with. So we got 6 already planned for everybody, don't we?
I'm so excited. Should we give them a little sneak peek on them or no?
Yes, go ahead. You want to go first or do you want me? You go first.
Oh, you want me to go first? Okay. So taking action, right? Instead of sitting on our cute little patooties, taking action, even if we're a little nervous about it, right?
Absolutely.
And the fear of selling, I just realized I was looking at our banner. I apologize. I forgot to change it to us. So it says Queen of Non-pushy Sales. I apologize. I was not trying to hoard.
It's okay. We're just going to add an S. It'll be Queens today.
Oh, it'll be the Queens. I love it. Okay. And the third one is about fear of being pushy. I know that I struggled with that, and that was really difficult because I wanted to be nice and kind, but I also wanted to, bring in money so my family could eat. So those are my 3. What about you?
Well, I'm looking forward to our discussions about working alongside family. In fact, right now, I'd love for people to comment. Do they have children at home? Do they have grandchildren? Or do they have those fur babies like we also have in addition to children? And I have grandchildren. So comment below. Let us know, who are you working alongside? Are you having a spouse? Are you retired? Are you working a traditional job? We want to know all about everybody. So we're going to talk about working alongside family and another career while you grow a business. I also really want to talk about, Erika, about being intentional. There are things we do that just sometimes people wish for, hope for. I believe in prayer. You believe in prayer. But I always love that little joke about you can pray for a great crop, but God's going to say, hey, plant some seeds first. And then I can help you with the rain and everything in the sun. You've got to plant the seeds. Yeah. So we're really going to talk about being intentional one day, I should say. And then, you know me, and this is where I love the way you work. It's all about being success-driven versus excuse-ridden. And it's really a path you choose. And when you're success-driven, you do things very differently than being excuse-ridden. So I'd love even for people to comment about some things that they feel are sometimes an excuse for them. Maybe like COVID, huh? Haven't you and I had COVID? Or-
yes. Yeah. And guys, at first I have to say one thing. Every time you say these fun quotes, I think of a t-shirt. We might have to have a t-shirt business because, guys, she's got the best quotes and sayings, I want to tell you, so we've got some people watching. It says Facebook user. So if you just go above it and say, StreamYard, I give you permission, and click back, it'll tell us your name. But somebody said, I have twin 11-year-old girls and 2 cat fur babies. I have a spouse who retired from the Army. Thank you for your service 3 years ago. Yes. I want to make enough in my direct sales business to let him retire again.
Go. Wow. I love it.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you for commenting. We do love comments. The one thing Erika and I realized, and we have visited, right, twice in the last year. When I go visit my mom, we stop and visit you on the way or coming back. We want to get to know all of you because that is the beauty of building a business. We don't want to be just 2 women in biz doing this. We want to be 2 women in biz making new friends and hearing other stories and helping other people. And I know we just said we'd do 10 minutes, but can I share one thing I did today?
Of course.
I don't want everyone
I knew we weren't going to be able to do 10 minutes.
Okay.
What is that?
This is called unicorn snot. Now, I keep this on my desk because I love glitter on my nails. Well, this is glitter lotion. I don't know if anyone can see.
Wait a minute, Eileen. Hold on. Sometimes I misunderstand. Are you rubbing snot from a unicorn that has glitter in it on your body?
Yes, I am.
Smell?
Unicorn
what does snot smell like?
It's glitter gel. That's just a name because it comes from a unicorn. But I just want to share this because many times people ask me, how did you get through all this? A divorce after 29 years of marriage, spending 5.5 months in a hospital, doing all these different things that you've gone through, not the same, but different types of things we go through. And you know what? Sometimes it just might take a little unicorn snot. And I love it. I love it. And I love it because it makes me sparkle and it reminds me that my mission, as well as yours, Erika, and that's why I'm thrilled to be doing this with you, is we want everyone to sparkle. And I think that that's really the key to all of this. So I look forward to our first official event, the podcast, that is going to be, do you want to tell them when?
Because I forgot.
Thursday, I've got it right here. January 19th at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. So you don't know about this one, Ilene. So Ilene may have some glitter snot, unicorns. I love it. Can you send me some? I know Gigi's gonna love it, but I have my wand. So I have this thing, where I just you can tell someone you believe in them, right? And all that, but I'll do some fun stuff like boop, boop. I believe in you, or now erase that. So we all have our fun things that we do. You have that, and when you look at that, that reminds you, right? Of I can do anything. I have fun. I can have joy, even though I've gone through hard times. And me too, I'm like, woo, woo, it's just those little things in life. Like when I was pregnant with Gigi as high risk, and I went to see the specialist, and I pulled out a fun pen, probably like this one, or actually the one you gave me is upstairs, but we love a fun pen. And she said, you know what? Sometimes that's all you need is a fun pen, and it can make the world of a difference. So y'all need some snot, a wand, and a pen.
There we go. Glitter pins, all kinds of pins.
Oh, yeah, like that. We have another comment. Let's see. Facebook user. Okay. I retired from my local government job this past year, and I have a direct sales business and one fur baby. My son graduated college this past year too, and she said we are great. Wow, we think you're great too. We wish we knew who you people were because no names, but we're very excited. When we go back and look at, we'll see. We'll be able to see the names when we go back and watch the replay.
Yeah. So, Erika, I'm so excited. We are letting people know that we are ready to help them sparkle, whether it's our wand, whether it's our glitter. We are ready with tips, laughter, and lots of stories. So it's so great partnering with you on this.
Oh, I'm so excited. Now, we need some people to do us a favor, though, don't we? We need them
to share. Yes.
Yes, please. Use the link. This is key to invite people to our Facebook group because that's where we'll be live. But Ilene, her love language must be gifts like mine is, because she is getting some fabulous gifts ready. So when we do our official launch, we are going to do a drawing that day. So when you share the link to the group, people can type in your name as the person who invited them. And then we have our little spreadsheet so we can say, oh, this person, and we're going to write tickets with your names on it. And we're going to do a drawing. So if you love prizes, or if you don't love prizes, but you love sharing with other people, because that's typically the type of people we attract, people who want to help others. Looks like a lot of direct sellers. I would encourage you, invite your teammates, okay? And I think I can speak for Ilene on this, is that as leaders, we can say it, right? But as soon as someone else says it, wow, look at that. So
it's sort of like your kids, isn't it? I could come in and talk to Gigi and Olivia about things, and you'd say, I asked them to clean the room too. What did they do for you? I get that.
Yes, exactly. So please invite your team members and your friends, your family, your coworkers, everybody that who's in business, but we only want some nice people, okay?
Only nice people.
Only nice people. Well, we're going to see them on, what is it again, the 19th?
Yes, I'm 19th? So excited. And
11 a.m.
Can I give them a little more of a teaser?
Oh, yes.
Well, we've been talking about the fact that I'm a cruise addict. Let's be honest. I'm a cruise addict. And we're going on another cruise Sunday. We just got back one 2 weeks ago. We got one in February.
I never know where she is, by the way, guys. I'm like, land, water.
Yeah. So Erika and I have been talking about how We want to have a woman in biz cruise
Who's
with some
coming?
fun and networking. Comment if you want some cruising in your life, because
Yeah.
we're going to have some fun and we'll do a little training. But a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yes, I'm excited. Oh my gosh, 2 more people before we go, Eileen. All right, Mary, I love fun pens too. She has a bunch. You know what?
Yes.
Why don't you guys post pictures of your pens in our group? We got to see these
Yes.
pens. And then Jill, it was Jill who was commenting. She does have a hard time with StreamYard, so she was just letting us know. Yay! All right, well, I'm excited, Eileen, and well, so we're going to be back on the 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you've got your peeps in our group so we can do our giveaways. Woo-woo! We're excited.
Yes. Don't forget again to share, and we want to hear from you. We want to know what you want to hear about. So put in the comments a topic. We'll be ready for that topic.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you the 19th. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Erika. Nice to see everybody.
Nice to see everybody.